Hello, everybody! Welcome back to the Tasmanian Tiger. Last time we went through shipwrecks, learned how to swim, and visited this place a bit more to just see the surrounding areas around us. This time, we're going into that portal, but first, we have something a little bit more pressing in mind. Firstly,
yes, thunderly.
Sorry, Julius, I already heard that one. We noticed we only need one more Thunderbird egg, so whatever this was intended to do, we can't complete our way out of this and just skip a whole level, sadly. But, that just means I get to enjoy this game more. But more pressing is that if we go down over here, and Julius uses his teleportation machine, we can meet him at his workshop.
Say the magic words. Bubbly, bubbly,
Since we've collected a fair amount of golden cogs already, we can interact with this device.
Oh my! You found enough golden cogs, haven't you? These will be perfect for my latest invention. I call it the Cogulacious Boomerangerous Extrapolator. Ty, it's a machine I designed to create cutting-edge techno-rangs. Oh my! This is very nice. It's a Zoomerang. The Zoomerang has a built-in telescopic aimer. Press the Ty's view button to activate it. Use the movement stick to aim and the camera stick to zoom in and out on enemies for greater throwing accuracy. No worries. To select it, use the previous rang and next rang buttons to cycle through your collection.
We have the Zoomerangs. Julius explained it well enough, but I can simplify it a bit. How? Well, plain and simple. It's the sniper rifle Boomerang. I wish I were joking, pretty much. It can't pull off, like, sniper rifle ranges, I'm pretty sure, though. Well, actually, you know what? No. Hush my mouth. Let's see. Let's see how far this baby can go. You know what? I dare say that is a good amount of range for sniper rifles. Then again, I guess it can pull off battle rifle ranges more so. But yeah, we basically have the Boomerang Beretta. We just came from there, so boomerangs aside, we have a new level. We have a level to go into. Walk in the park.
Smell that fresh rainforest there. See the cute wallabies. Surf the slippery water slide. Watch out for those leeches.
It's confirmed. He definitely knows how to master. He's definitely mastered these portals already. But focusing on something else, here we have a rainforest. I'm already in love with the fact that this has such vast areas of just beauty to show about. It's a beautiful rainy forest, a hidden box that isn't that hidden. Such a wide variety of locations to enjoy. It's great. Now, that being said, this level can be a bit confusing here and there.
G'day, Ty.
Hello, Maurice.
Can get herself into a pickle sometimes. This time, that truck has broken down at the end of the forest road.
Yoo-hoo.
But if that isn't bad enough, I spotted some blue-tongued lizards nearby. Grrr. 'You reckon you can give her a hand? You bet. I'm on my way.
Now, we've already been introduced to a new enemy so far, a blue-tongued lizard. But we'll get to that once we actually encounter them. This place, as well as shipwrecks, can be very confusing at times, just because of the layout. It's also easy to fall from some later parts in the stage. But, just continue forward. I should mention off the bat, I don't think I'll be using these Boomerangs as much as, others would. My reason being, I don't like that it takes a minute for them to come back. Once these hits on, they just spring right back as if nothing happened. Here we have a dead end. Yeah, pretty much that's my reasoning. I get it, like, being able to hit something from afar probably will be very useful. If not now, then later. But, I just like the quick recovery time. The reload time, I guess, if one wanted to be humorous about it. You can see there's plenty of areas around here, even something we probably caught on accident. You know what, yeah, I'll go for it just because we're already here. We go down this way, we can find a face plant. Straight missing the objective. Jesus, Todd. Our first Bilby friend. But we also find that we're stuck now. Here's what that dead end went to. We go into this. If memory serves, it's known as a poisonous flower. We can just hop back to where we're supposed to go. Let's just avoid that area for now because we can go over here and finally show off the power of a magnet. Look at that. Too bad that isn't a permanent power-up for us at some point. It won't be. Don't get your hopes up. Let's talk to Maurice.
Here's some free advice. Certain enemies deflect your rangs with their thick skins, but are hopeless against those pearly whites of yours. So sometimes you have to bite the bad guy.
Now, I don't know about you. I love these guys. Look at them. Look how cool they are. Even if they are a bit kind of spider-looking. Sorry. And trust me, I'm not one much being a fan of spiders myself. But beetles, I absolutely love the crap out of beetles. Beetles are cool. They're one of nature's neat animals, just because of how armored they are. I do in fact like them. Lots. But, that being said, at least they're easy to handle at this point, just because we just gotta fight them. Also, something I didn't notice because it was back on the old consoles, they have eyes, and their eyes are like, I feel like not where they should be. Like something feels just a bit off about it. We can go down this way for some reason. Why can we go down this way? Why can't we go down this way? Oh, that's why. Finding a Bilby friend and cave entrance. Huh. We might be here early. We're here early. Just avoid this right now. Also, it should be mentioned. Plain and simple. This ain't mud. After washing our feet, let's go back on the original path. Yeah, we're definitely there a lot earlier than we were meant to be. Then again, we can also... let's see. No, we'll deal with that when we get there. Excuse me, Mr. B. Mr. B. You gotta bite him in the butt. It looks kind of cool. Oh. Well, there you go. You don't have to wait for him. You just gotta pop him right in the butt. Yeah, hit him in the face and bite his butt. In defense, I do know that people tend to eat bugs for protein, so not exactly out there when it comes to an idea. So, yeah, to each their own. I'm not about to harp on any dietary practices concerning the fact that mine is probably so poor. You're doing pretty well so far with collecting all these collectibles.
Listen, Ty, before you tackle this water slide, there are a few things you need to know. You can speed up and duck under the logs by pressing the bite button. And you can slow down by pulling back on the movement stick.
Well, Julius, Maurice said. Julius is such a cool name. I go figure. Well, we gotta ride down this waterfall. And believe me, it is very easy to miss any opal on this thing. If you can manage it, that magnet you got earlier, oh jeez. That magnet you got earlier, if you can basically run all the way over here, I'm not gonna say it makes this level, this area, actually I intended to do that. Ow. I'm not gonna say it makes this level a joke, or that area a joke, but I will say it makes it a lot easier. The only reason I got off is because of that. I swore this was a different area. At least we can get our health back with these pies that I'm surprised that it's here of all places. Was this the same area? This was. Alright, I wasn't early. I just didn't realize where I was at. But at least this means we can immediately go back and try again. Because other times, and later if you failed that, you gotta... Well, I'm not gonna say it's that much of a challenge because like there's mushrooms at the bottom to like teleport back up to here specifically. But normally, you gotta, like, go through the whole thing before being able to try again. This feels, nice and, a nice leisurely just walk to the park, honestly. Alright, it's this one. This one is, not that kind. You can see there's plenty of stuff over there, but I prefer to avoid that right now. And let's talk.
G'day, Cobber.
G'day, Ranger Ken.
I need a favour, mate. There's a flock of cave bats in there.
Cave bats?
It's nearly the wet season, and we need to move them out before the caves flood.
No worries.
This here's Ranger Ken. And our mission right now is to help. Okay, our mission here is to help him get rid of the bats in this place for their own health, mind you. So it isn't just us being mean to bats. That's always good. This was the place I was thinking of one golden gear ago. And we also see we have that up to that one area we just got done seeing yet. Get a piece of pie. I imagine it takes us up there, so I'll be avoiding that. Life's just a circle, isn't it? There we go. Our first Thunderbird egg. We all know I've seen it. Let's see if we need the Boomerang. We do. Do. And At least it lands in a nice place. Don't have to worry much about it. Golden Cog number 7. We already almost have all the golden cogs in this level. Yeah, 10. That being said, we're missing at least 2 more Bilby friends. And obviously a lot more Thunderbird eggs. Ooh, I actually wonder if there's a point to getting over here. Probably just to fly down to that area. Alright. Now, just because of my curiosity, I want to see if this flower leads anywhere important. Nope, it's just about as I predicted. Oh, let's just float back down into this, okay. Either I didn't have as good as eyes as I thought I did as a kid, or this HD version is, making finding these a joke. Okay, I think that's a joke. Let's just go in this, not mud. Fight a few beetles, and where are they? Look out for a couple of bats. But gee willikers, there they are. We just gotta follow them and agitate them a bit. Because they will stop at a couple places for fully evicting out. Such as long as you just keep on them, they should leave naturally. They do have like a scripted path they're supposed to go down. Such as oh jeez, I just realized. There was a leech. They are a passive enemy. You know what? Even better. Oh god, you can even see it. They are a passive enemy that takes hold of you and obviously leeches off of you. They can be shaken off, and I believe one of the best ways, and probably the only ways to hurt them, is to just bite them. Is just to shake them off and bite them. Now, onward to onward to this place, the actual area that I know you can't do on the first. Oh, I'm about to die already, Jesus. All right, so this waterfall is the one I remember being a bit of a trick. Said it last episode, happened this episode. Could be a tricky dick to go down, primarily because they're splitting paths. I guess if you just did like I did, you could just die, and your problems are done because you already went down one path. Unintentionally smart. The best kind of smart. Probably. Don't quote me on that. But definitely, if you didn't, sorry, that's exactly what I mean. There's always one. Can't be smooth. There's always one on this specific water path. Now, I could debatably just, you know, run into a couple more tree branches and just restart. But I'm already down here. Plus, as mentioned previously, there are those set of mushrooms down there that I could just... And we're up here, all the way at the very top. I'm gonna hope we can just shoot down this one with relative ease. Nothing to collect on this one anymore. Well, nice straw ride so far. I'm gonna take this time just to remind those watching. Don't forget to, if you genuinely enjoy what I'm doing so far, give my content a like, subscribe even, maybe even leave a comment if you feel so inclined. I greatly appreciate those who are watching and those who taking time out of their day to enjoy my shenanigans. That being said, I'm going extra slow to make sure I don't forget you. There we go. Everything's said and done. Thank you so much for giving me a chance. And if you can, spread the word about me and my content. Help me grow a bit. I think that was a dodo. Well, besides our magnet running out too soon. Dodo. He stole our, he stole a Thunderbird egg. I think this is probably one of the more annoying parts of this level. Partly because not only do you have to chase him, he's immune to boomerangs. You gotta bite him. And he's already faster than your natural running speed. I imagine the only way to get ahead on him is just to start cutting corners. Son of a... So close. Start cutting corners. Maybe start aiming better with your jump shots. Oh, come on. That should have hit. Oh, this is going to be annoying. This is probably going to take up most of the episode. Oh, you son of a bitch. There we go. I think for once, targeting helped. Now that that annoying issue is dealt with, we can go back around and get everything that we just ignored because he was more of a pressing issue. Like Granny Bunyip. Oh dear. And we come up here of this mushroom spire. Got a whole, a whole other Thunderbird egg. You just need 2 more. I say 2 because I say 2 because the other 2 we can just we're gonna do naturally, just from us existing and our natural curiosity. So, not much of an issue. I can almost smell that fresh rainforest air. But, oh jeez, those are boulders and frills. Thank goodness the secondary rocks can't actually hurt us, but my advice for this area would probably be to hug the wall. Because, boulders can definitely surprise the hell out of you. Later. I know you see it too, but later. Right now, it is not worth it. Glad I looked up to see it spawn. Just that easy though, huh? Hold on. Under. Just out of reach. Come over here.
G'day, Shazza.
Oh, shivers!
Ooh.
Oh, Ty, am I glad to see you. Would you mind keeping those blue tongues off me back while I fill up my watering bottle?
No worries.
Thanks, Possum. Hit the boulders with your rang so they knock the blue tongues out of the way.
And we got a minigame. We got a tower defense. Oh jeez. We have... Oh god, this is embarrassing. We have 10 blue tongues to deal with. And luckily enough, our ammo refuels. The only issue is we gotta have good timing. We have to have good timing, or else we're pretty much foobar. Like now. Yeah, we're foobar.
Those scaly thieves took my watering bottle. Good thing I've got a backup.
I'm glad that they had a device for at least saying, oh no, she's fine.
Let's have another go.
Tower defense.
Hit the boulders with your rang so they...
Tower defense, but you gotta be better timing. It's a mini game. Obviously, you don't want to shoot off all your rocks before you even have time to do anything. I think what the general idea is you wanna shoot off the boulders a little bit before they actually approach it. Because honestly, like, in front of them, you have a good amount of leeway before,
Thanks heaps for what you did back there, Possum.
No worries.
By the way, I found this at the creek. You want it?
Shoe ripper!
Well, I better get a move on. See you soon, Possum.
it gives you a bit of leeway at the beginning of that. In front of them. Behind them, it feels a little bit more, what's the word? Not as forgiving. Booby traps. I love them. We could just go further from the point where we're supposed to end the level and find that over here is Julius's opal machine, which we've conveniently just collected the last bit we need. But I hear you asking a mile away. Still missing a Bilby and a race, as well as a golden cog. Well, my answer to that is, I don't know. There's still those bottom areas you haven't actually explored in yet. I say yet, but in reality we explored a little bit, just haven't not all the way. Also, as well as underneath the bridge. I was just coming over here on a whim anyway. So now's the part. Ooh, dang, that was a full heal. Now's the part of the level where we just backtrack a bit and see what we missed. So first and foremost, we need to worry about this portal. We just float on down, since our progress was linked to that anyway. Second, not ignoring this time. So it's pretty safe to say most of the stuff that we're missing is near the beginning of the level, where we had a lot of those chasms we didn't go down into. But hop, skip, jump, and teleport later, we can do exactly that. All the way to the tippy top. That being said, let's go all the way to the bottom. Thank God for gliding. And immediately off the bat, that should have counted. All Bilbies found. In fact, we have everything except the race. So, let's say we go back to the beginning. Oh wait, I don't think it was at the beginning, was it? I think this race is a little further on ahead, in fact. I feel inclined to say it's maybe at that waterfall point, but I'll still check the very beginning anyway. Nope, there it is. Right where it's supposed to be. Let's just... There's a surfer, dude. Looking if we're able to run first, but all we gotta do is just zip on through. Now we could have taken the left path to essentially get a shortcut. Don't forget, if you haven't been using it already, to use your duck to just get a speed boost naturally. But of course, you got to have a little bit more control on your thumbstick in that case, because you'll have to worry about running into stuff you don't mean to. I think I'm already like breaking a record at this point from this guy. Yep, 44 seconds.
I did it! Wow, you won! You got lucky as all. But fair is fair. Next time I'll beat you. Sweet.
You gotta respect that. You got lucky. But you still won, so here you go. I blame television for causing just unnecessary drama. With with tropes like that, where it's like, oh, you won. I still don't like you though. And in fact, I'm stealing the thing that you won, even though you won fair and square. And again, I guess we're not necessarily enemies, are we, with that guy? Well, go figure. Stupid talking points aside, just teleport back to the bottom, because I'm not about to slide that down for like a 4th time now. Let's jump with all the frogs and run back up the mountain. We just gotta run up Takeshi's castle. We'll be fine. No. As long as you don't hit the slope side, you'll be fine. Once again, stick mound device, hug the wall. Should be absolutely safe if you just hug the wall. I'm amazed how high those things can jump. That being said, we got everything. Oh, we're somehow missing one frame. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, you know what? Not worth it. We'll come back later. We might come back later if we have the right thing for it. That being said, let's just go on through the portal into Rainbow Cliffs. Alright, well, we have everything we need now. No, you know what? More important thing right now. Let's see about talking.
Jolly good, Ty. You've collected enough thunder eggs to power the machine. Let's give it a go, shall we? Outstanding! Simply outstanding! The energy levels are off the scale, and yes, I've got a lock on one of the talismans. Stand back, Ty. It's coming through.
I'm glad I have plenty of time left because we're forced into a boss fight by talking to Julius. Oh, jeez. Here we have the boss Bullpen. He is a gigantic warthog, emphasis on gigantic, who is taking us down effortlessly so far. And he appears despite having an eye patch, isn't so dumb as we probably initially first thought. Our objective here is to get him to run into these anthills right here. Or should I say fire ant colonies? Regardless. That's our objective. We can't hurt him any other way. And he definitely knows how to hurt us in every other way. All we gotta do is just stand in the way. Wait for him to gain up speed. He'll do this ground pound attack, but looks like we're just out of reach anyways. The generally safe idea is to probably... Yeah, we're out of reach anyway, we're just going to the next thing. Unless you dawdle around like I did, you won't oh Jesus Christ. Generally get hurt, I say, as I'm running from boulders. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez! That scared me a bit. Just a reminder, jump over the rings, and just wait for him to charge at you. You should be fine when it comes to this boss, just because I just kept not realizing some of my own issues and whatnot. But
Well done, Ty. You've retrieved the first of the ancient talismans. When Boss Cass discovers that we're out to thwart his plans, He will do all in his power to stop you. Be careful, my friend.
She'll be right, old timer.
Struck me lucky you actually found the talisman. I just might have bet on the wrong horse. Anyway, mate, Julius has got a present for you at his lab. I've made a most exciting discovery. The talisman machine is brimming with excess energy from the Fire Thunder eggs. By diverting that energy to my special hyper-techno boomerang maker, I can make special elemental rangs. Watch. Simply smashing. I present to you the Flamerang.
You beauty!
Yes, this rang can start fires and melt ice. It even has a more powerful effect on some enemies. To select it, use the previous rang and next rang buttons to cycle through your collection. It will aid you well in your quest. Now, go try it out.
Easy boss fight. 12 out of 10. After all that's said and done, we got not only the talisman after beating the absolute snot out of that gigantic warthog, but also because we collected enough because we collected enough Thunderbird eggs, we even got a brand spanking new set of Boomerangs in the Flamerangs. Now, I'm pretty confident when I say that the Technorangs are nice and neat, interesting little parts that Julius makes for us, but the elemental rings and whatnot are the actual thing required to make story progress. Best example, he did in fact state that these Flamerangs were particularly good at starting fires and at melting ice. And we do know some ice that needs to be melted. But, first things first, if we come back to where Julius was set up previously, there'll be a golden scale waiting for us. Sorry, a rainbow scale waiting for us. And if we ever want to come back to the original place to face the boss again, this one being particularly Bullpen, we can just come back to the level that the general area that we found him in, and it'll be right there. I imagine it's probably like a time attack sort of thing, maybe. But something to close us out on, just so that have a little end footnote before we leave for the next area. We're already on our way to already. Is something that I haven't necessarily showed off much of is the menu. We can see here, despite most times I've opened it previously, is where we can see our collectibles and progress has been made so far. If we scroll to the left and right, we can't. If we scroll up, we can see the total amount of collectibles that are in the game in general. Lives don't count, by the way, so don't worry much about that. There's a total of 25 rainbow scales, 5 talismans, 45 bilbies needed to be rescued, 72 Thunderbird eggs left in the world. Left for 72 Thunderbird eggs for us to get in total, 90 golden cogs for us to collect, and 2,700 opals for us to collect. Now, the time is relative, and the 373 different concept art things. Jesus. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but that's definitely a reason why I didn't collect them all. Scrolling down from that. Actually, wait. For the chat. Left and right currently don't do anything for us, but scrolling down from it, we can see all of the boomerangs we currently have collected. Here's our basic boomerang. Should be boomerang since we use 2 of them. Carved from the wood of the ancient gum tree. This rang is light and fast, like all boomerangs. It can be thrown in first person by pressing the button. You can also cycle through your rang collection. It basically gives you a tutorial how to use this thing, or the actual selection ring. Take a left shot. Found by Rex in an old shipwreck. We probably were already there at the shipwreck, funny enough. Aqua rings can cut through the water like hot knife through butter. Unlike the other rings, these are the only ones that work underwater. Zoomerang, built with a built-in telescopic aimer. The Zoomerang has the longest reach of all the rings. You can use it to zoom in on faraway objects. So I guess it's more so better use is just for getting a lay of the land rather than being an actual weapon. So I guess more of a utility than it is a damage dealer. And finally, the Flamerang. Harnessing the power of the fire thunder eggs, Flamerang creates a devastating fireball on impact. Lightweight, durable, and not only is it lethal to enemies, it can also melt ice. Hint, hint on that last part. That's about everything, though, we have so far. We can look at the map currently in front of us, and see that we've basically been around most of this area. There are some places we can't get to yet. Particularly, if I'll use my mouse right now to show things off. In this section we can't get to yet. We've been all throughout here. We're about to go into wherever this is. This over here is blocked to us. And we've been over here already. And that's a waterfall. So, there's roughly about 4 regions in total we can go to. But, aside from that, that's the game info. We have continue, save game, options, the sort, controller things, leaderboards. I don't know who these people are, and I'm not going to begin to say anything about that. But yeah, surprisingly, this game does have a leaderboard system on it for some reason, and we have skins. Now, this is definitely new to the. This is definitely a thing brought in the Steam and the re-releases for the other consoles. But you can have skins for Tide now, ranging from it looks like clothes, being different, to just straight up him being different in general. I believe there's even more. I think there's even more options on the workshop, but regardless. That's pretty much everything I have to show on there. Let's see if there's a cutscene at all once I break this and go on through. If so, I'm just gonna... There is a cutscene.
He's smarter than I thought.
There we saw someone following us. Apparently, they think that we're smarter than they initially thought. We got our rainbow scale. And here we are in this little area with 3 more levels ahead of us. Nothing to hold us back from actually getting to them. We have Bridge on the River Tie, Outback Safari, and Snow Worries. Let's ignore that for a quick second and talk
I
to...
imagine we shall do quite well here, because it's a perfect focal point for the talisman machine.
What Julia said. Alright. Really? Alright. Well, about wraps everything up. I'd say next time on Tasmanian Tiger, we're gonna see about entering these worlds, figuring out who that mysterious person was behind us, and getting the next talisman. For lack of a better outro, I'll see you guys then. Later.